Hey, man. The Candice Afro Show. Let's go. Come on, come on. Hey, man. The Candice Afro Show.
Welcome, world. Welcome to Live with Candice and Chris.
Welcome to the show. Happy Hump Day.
Happy Hump Day.
We almost slid on our newly buffed floors. It feels like an ice skating rink in the TV studio today.
Chris tell everything on TV. I don't think viewers needed to know that it's a liability. It's okay, world.
It's okay, world.
We took care of it.
We took care of it.
Thank you, Chris.
We made it to the stage.
Thank you, Chris.
Well, you look great, Cam. You got your legs out. Somebody been in the gym doing leg extensions.
Just a little bit, just a little bit.
Okay, I love you.
You know, it's tricky when you wear shorts to make it look business appropriate, and it's a tricky.
You pulled it off.
Tricky line. We may need to do a show. On that, one of our style checks.
Yeah.
How to pull it together.
You look well put together.
You look good
and
too.
I love it. Look at the girl legs. Come on.
Stop.
I know, but you do look good.
You did too. How was your night?
Night was good. Morning was interesting. I woke up to an email for a sound check for a show tonight that I completely forgot about.
That's
I completely forgot that it was a show tonight, and it ends at midnight. So it's gonna be a long, long day.
Don't worry, you'll eat well before it.
Oh, we got something in store for y'all. Y'all will catch why she said that later.
I get to baby. No. Okay, so you ready to jump into it?
Let's go.
Okay, so you're gonna love this, and don't crack up yet. So, fact of the day: billy goats adapt to their social surroundings, and their accent change according to their surroundings.
What?
Yeah, a study finds goats adjust to their accents based on social surroundings. This means goats now join humans, bats, and whales as mammals known to adjust their vocal sound in response to their social environment. Now, this study was done at Queen's Mary School of Biological and Chemical Sciences in the University of London. And they found that when kids, which is a baby goat, join social groups, their calls change.
So goats make what's the sound? Don't they kind of make that kind of sound? So they can change that to an accent?
They can change their sound according to where they are.
I want to hear what a Jamaican goat sounds like. Oh. I got to hear this. Because that sounded, that's somebody can't do what they do. Now that is funny, but y'all eat the goats over there.
That's another show. It's nutritious. Value.
That's a whole other show.
You eat chicken. Chickens are dirty.
Chicken.
But we're not going to talk about chickens today.
Sounds right. Hold on. We on the wrong network to talk about chickens.
We're not talking about chickens today. But there's your fact of the day.
Yeah, that's a good fact.
So if you go to China and the goats sound a little different, there's why.
They got accents. So yeah, you got it.
But we got to move on to the breakdown. So Miami has decided to incite a curfew. Now, unfortunately, spring breakers are running amok after 2 people were killed. So the city said in a news release that the curfew starts from 11:59 p.m. on Sunday till 6 a.m. on Monday. An additional curfew is likely Thursday through Monday of March 27th. Yeah. So spring breakers are really taking it to another level.
And the mayor came out and said, and I quote, "We don't want spring breakers in our city." So the mayor is over it. The city of Miami is over it. But I don't think they should be over because everybody knows that spring break brings millions of dollars to Miami's economy. I mean, thousands of college students come down every year. What I think they should do is, because all of the parties seem to be concentrated on South Beach.
Which is where the curfew
Which is where I've never understood, why don't they spread the parties out? Because there's several beaches in Miami. You got North Beach, you got Mid Beach, but everything is always right on South Beach. And when you have all those people crammed into that space with alcohol, you know, things tend to pop off.
South Beach has most of the restaurants.
Right.
Most of the places that everybody's going to want to hang out. So I don't know if it's so much of the parties. I just think it's South Beach. When people come to Miami and they've never been here,
and they turn up,
they want to see the South Beach life.
The experience.
So the bati riders are full out. The broads are full out.
It's wild.
You know, and people, they get drunk.
Yeah, they need to, or maybe just beef up the security, you know.
I was going to say that.
You know, give the police officers a couple bonuses, have a couple extra hands on deck. I don't know. I don't think they should. I love spring break.
Have a task force
just for
Spring break.
Miami, y'all heard it here first. Give us our cut. A spring break task force. That's the solution.
There
you go.
Let's write the city.
Boom.
Write the
They
city.
need to pay us for this.
But we got to move on. So this story is extremely disturbing. So a mom and dad have now lost custody of their 5 children, all because they were pulled over because their tinted windows were too dark, and they were found with a very small amount of cannabis. Now, they're actually from Georgia, and they were on their way to a funeral. Bianca Claiborne and Deontay Williams were driving to a funeral. This happened February 17th when they were pulled over, and all 5 children were taken from them. Mom and dad were not arrested, so that tells you it wasn't that big of a deal. Yeah. But let's call it what it is. It's because they were black. It's a black family, and everyone is calling for the release of those children.
And the youngest one is 4 months old and still breastfeeding. So to have him separated from his mom, the mom has had to be hospitalized due to a panic attack. And the reality of it is, it was just weed. If you could drive in the car with a bottle of vodka in the back seat, or a pack of cigarettes in the car, but you're gonna arrest these parents for some weed? It just seems a little bit, a lot bit excessive.
And it was such a small amount. Now this happened, so the Tennessee foster care system is one of the worst systems in the country. They've been known for that. Their conditions are not good. Back in 2016 to 2022, the state was named as the highest in foster care instability. So now these kids are there in foster care, separate. This is so sad to me because I saw a video and mom was just
a wreck.
I felt it.
Yeah.
I felt it.
And I'm from Tennessee, so I've heard firsthand about the DCS system. I've even had friends that actually work for DCS, and it is horrible. The kids that are in their foster care system are borderline treated like animals almost, like they get the bare minimum. So to have your kids taken away over some weed.
And you're talking about marijuana, where most states now have legalized it. So what they found in their car was a blunt and a bag less than 5 grams. That's such a small amount. You have kids that are beaten every day, and they don't pick them up. Them come to you with scars and them red and them bruises, only because it's a black family. This is how we're treated. We're regarded as animals. Give them people back their kids.
And you know, it's like some states have legalized weed and some have not yet, but I feel like our government needs to come to some sort of collective decision on this, because how is it medicinal in one state, but it's criminalized as soon as you cross over state lines? It just doesn't make sense.
And how is it criminal when you didn't even
arrest
the parents?
But
the first thing you did was took the kids? That doesn't make any sense.
No sense.
Get it together. Give these people back their children.
Yeah.
Disgusting. But on that note, we got to take a short break, guys. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome back to the show. You're just in time for what's trending. So things are heating up between R&B superstars Tamar Braxton and Kandi Burruss, with Tamar referring to Kandi as one of the worst singers in the music industry. But before we get into the feud, take a quick look at this video singing.
Whoever knew that the blow to my chest would come directly from you. He'll come, he'll come.
Shamari Candice.
Yeah, so this feud comes after an alleged altercation between Kandi Burruss, Tamar Braxton, and Kandi's husband, Todd Tucker. So Kandi alleged that one of the Real Housewives of Atlanta producers, Carlo King, tried to make a biopic about her band Escape's life, to which Tamar went on Dish Nation and disputed, and it led to an altercation. And Tamar says that Todd threatened her, but this feud is getting ugly. Horrible.
Yeah. You know what? Okay, y'all saw the video. Y'all saw the video. Kandi, I love you, girl, if you're watching.
Oh, Jesus.
Woo! But baby, baby, Tamar can sing.
Tamar can.
Is Tamar a little bit messy?
A lot of bit.
Yes, but let's call it what it is.
Yeah.
Tamar can sing.
She can.
Kandi's very talented, too. Extremely talented. I won't say she can't sing on a whole, but maybe that voice is matured and it's a little bit different. The thing about it is what Tamar is saying, and I agree with Tamar.
What?
The fact that Todd stepped to her. A man should never step to a woman like that.
But see, I feel like we don't know the
We don't know the full story. So
the
let me
full-
tell you. What the
She go.
street said. So word on the street said what had happened was Candy and Tamar, them run into each other, right? They was backstage somewhere. So Tamar went to hug Candy and say, "Hey girl, how you doing? How you doing?" And Candy was like, "No, don't touch me. I don't rock with you. I don't rock with you." And then Tamar was like, I'm sorry. But then Candy was like, "I don't rock with you. I don't rock with you." So all of that stuff added on to the feud that's going on now. But this is two talented black women. Come on.
And I think, now people are saying Candy, I think Candy, now do I think she's a strong lead vocalist? Yeah, that's debatable.
You still want to sing it.
But Candy is a solid background singer. She's good for her position in the group. And her pen game is strong. She's wrote
we
most
know
of the
that.
escape hits. So while Tamar may have the upper hand vocally, Candy has the upper hand with the pen, and she can hold her own vocally. So I just hate to see these two ladies feuding like that.
I just think it gets messy.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be a back and forth.
Yeah.
A back and forth, a back and forth. So we have to see where it ends. But like I'm with Tamar when it comes to don't have your man step to me. You step to me.
Yeah, now-
Don't send a man to do a woman's job. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't
do that.
More details will emerge, but as you all know, Candy is on this show with SWV Escape versus SWV, so you guys make sure you check that out. Speaking of groups, one of my favorite groups of all time is now beefing the Isley brothers. So Rudolph Isley is suing his brother Ron Isley for filing an application to secure the trademark for the name the Isley brothers. Now, in March of 2021, Ron Isley went and got his lawyer and secured the name, to which Rudolph is saying that he is owed 50% of all earnings from the name the Isley brothers. But Ron Isley's attorney has come back and said that Rudolph has not performed with the group since 1986 when the other brother, O'Kelly Isley, died. So I hate to see these guys feuding like this over this, but I saw the Isley brothers myself in 2019 live, and they still were killing it. Ron was up there by himself, but they were killing it.
I don't know. There's so much to this story. So apparently Rudolph stepped away from performing in 1989 due to health issues, right? So since then, he hasn't done anything. So Ronald went ahead and set up a company so that he can promote his own music. That was the deal, his own music. It was just about him. So how they got from that to this, it's really sad. It shouldn't. I mean, if one wants to step away, it's kind of like Beyonce.
Yeah.
She stepped away from the group.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
She went on Beyonce. She didn't keep the name. So I hate to see brothers fight like this out in public.
On the flip side of that, like to what you just made, so if Beyonce stepped away from Destiny's Child, but say Kelly and Michelle decided to go tour under the name of Destiny's Child and Beyonce helped founded it, I feel like they should give her a cut.
But was he touring under the Isley name? Because remember, his name is Isley as well.
I saw them in Orlando under the name the Isley Brothers downtown. I saw it. I saw him. So he's still touring.
That one of the other brothers wasn't there?
Rudolph.
You sure he wasn't?
Wasn't
that may be a little brother.
He was.
Maybe this little brother that we don't know about.
Rudolph Isley it was just Ron. He had his background singers in the background, but he put on a great show. He was the lead on all the records.
I just think if you have more than one brother, it's brothers.
I don't know, but Ron Isley, y'all get it together. We love you guys. We want to see you guys keep touring. And on that note, we got to take a short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the show. Listen, it's a surprise. So now we're going to do Cooking with Ken. So you're going to be able to see me full-fledged out and ridiculous. So don't judge me. Don't judge me. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is Caribbean chicken fried rice. Yes, it's very different from where Americans do it. And we're actually going to do it here. You know how many times you go home and you see things in the fridge and you're like, I don't know what to make. You have rice, which is the rice. You have chicken. I'm going to show you how to put it all together. But who is going to help me put this together? No other than my co-star, my leading man, my singer of all singer, my entertainer of the year, Chris Thomas. Yes! Hi. Okay.
Okay.
Hi. Welcome to my kitchen.
I'm so hungry.
So listen. So as we start, Chris is going to be my helper. So when I say you have to do it, just work with me. So get your spoon together.
Okay.
And
Any spoon?
get your spoon.
Okay.
And while we start doing this, let's get to know Chris more. So Chris.
Yes.
Tell me about your experience on The Voice.
Ooh, on The Voice. So that was a little
Watch
bit
how I'm
of-
have to put on the spoon and talk. You know Sam don't cook. You know Sam don't cook. Because real people cook and keep
And so,
going.
yeah. So The Voice was a little bit of a circus.
No, that's just olive oil I put in there. Olive oil. Keep
Olive oil.
talking.
Okay. So so my blonde audition actually kind of backfired on me. So I auditioned on the
Scallion.
last day. What's this you putting in here?
Scallion.
Scallion, okay. I auditioned on the last day. Usher, Adam, and Blake only had
Keep
one.
going. So I need the sazon.
Okay,
So you
boom.
want to put a little bit of sazon, right? Because sazon can be extremely salty. So make sure you do just a little bit.
A little bit.
And what I like to do is I like to burn my oil. I know a lot of people don't know what that is, but in Jamaica, when we're doing curry, let me give you a little bit more. You can't go wrong. When you're doing curry in Jamaica, we burn the seasoning inside the oil. That is going to give your dish a little bit of flavor, a deeper flavor before you add everything else into it, right? So you see that? Smell it.
Smelling good already.
This make you want to sing for me?
Not yet.
like you like, what? Oh, we're going to choose violence. Okay, we're going to choose violence. Okay, now we have scrambled eggs. So put your scrambled egg in.
Okay.
Now, scrambled egg is notorious. Put it in. Scrambled egg is notorious, of course, in all fried rice. So after this, you see how it has like that golden brown? You can smell the flavor already.
Yeah.
Now you're going to put some rice in. So grab the rice.
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay. And you're just going to, now this you literally have to do slowly, right? You don't want to do the whole thing. You want to do a little at a time because you have to mix it. So what we're going to do is mix this together.
Okay.
Okay, I need my Jamaican seasoning because you know, sir.
Okay.
We have to have the
Jamaican season
that's
right here.
the
Boom,
best
boom, boom.
part. Okay, put maybe you do this job. You do this job. You're a
Okay.
little heavy-handed. So we're gonna put my secret seasoning in because I like to make sure that it has that Jamaican flavor. Now I'm gonna mix. You throw in. Now that is soy sauce.
Soy sauce, y'all get
Now
it?
soy sauce can be very, very salty. Keep going. Pour.
Okay.
It can be salty. So if you have diabetes, if your doctor says you have high blood pressure, this may not be for you, okay?
It's
now,
smelling good.
give me the chicken.
Okay, boom. Chicken coming up.
Mr. May help us slow, you know?
All right.
Mr. May help us slow. Put it in. Okay.
So is this the breast or the
That
thigh?
is the chicken. So you know how you have leftover chicken in the refrigerator, right? And you get home, you're a busy mom, you're a busy dad, and you're like, oh my God, I have to make something quick. This is going to be the easiest dish for you to make.
Well,
now,
it's smelling real good. In
give me the red pepper. So that's going to give it a nice burst of flavor. Now throw that in. There you go. Look,
Oh, yeah.
Look at how pretty. Miss set it pretty. Look at that. Now give me a little bit more soy sauce.
Soy sauce, okay.
Because
Okay.
remember, we have to brown the rice as we go. Put some more.
All right. Pour. That's enough.
Pour,
Keep going.
pour. A little bit more.
A little bit more. I'm heavy-handed. So
Okay,
you
no
got
heavy hand, no heavy hand, no heavy hand. If you put too much, it's gonna be salty. But like I said, you can change it out for oyster sauce. You can change it out for a mushroom sauce. You don't have to use that. If you want more chicken, you can put more chicken in it. Because, you know, we have a lot of hungry people in our studio.
a lot of hungry people.
So I'm pretty sure, go ahead, pour. Good job.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. You see that? You smell it? Look at that. Now I need some paprika.
Paprika. Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, so talk to me about The Voice, your experience.
So, here, do you need this?
Mister, you can't talk and do nothing, you know. Next time, my host have a bit different. Okay, Voice, yes, you tell me about The Voice. I got this. You tell me about The Voice. I got this.
Usher, Adam, and Blake all needed one. They only had one song left on their team. They wanted a guy. My audition song was Whitney Houston, and I did it in her key. And so it backfired on me because they didn't realize that I was a guy until Shakira already had selected me. So
They didn't know you were a guy.
because I did it in her key, so they couldn't tell the difference.
All of
So I
you
was
don't
gonna-
look. All of you look like one man.
Their backs were to me. They couldn't see me.
Listen, if I get my chance to go on there,
What would be your song
me I
of
go
choice?
turn it up.
What would be your song of choice?
I don't know. I don't know. So this is a little bit of adobo. You don't want to use a lot because this is going to give it that last kick of seasoning that's needed. Because remember, you want your rice to be dry. You don't want it to be wet. If it's too wet, you're going to lose the flavor of everything. And then what you do is you just keep stirring. You see that?
It smells really, really good in here, though.
You see that? You see that? Okay, and just like that,
We got 'em in.
we're done. So
Taste time, baby.
here is your plate.
And I give me a little fork.
Get your fork together. And voila.
Okay, let me.
Come on. Eat
It's a little
up, eat
hot.
up.
It's a little hot. Here we go.
You have to blow quick. You eat slowly.
That's good.
Messiah. Now,
That's
all
good.
of this, remember, what you have in the refrigerator, use it. You come home, you're busy. Play with food, play with flavors. This is very easy to eat. I think a lot of people have rice, you have leftover chicken, even beef, even shrimp. Cut up some onions, cut up some vegetables, throw it all together, and you have a good meal for your family, just like that.
Two thumbs up.
Okay, I'm gonna finish eating, but next time we'll do something else. But we gotta get out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed Cooking with Can and the entire show.
Yes. We'll see you guys same time, same place. Be safe, people, till tomorrow. Very good.
Gone for the holidays, so I didn't have his little help around the house, so he came back last night.
I'm sure he was excited to get back home.
He was,
Yeah.
and so was the dog.
Oh, Tyson was gone.
Tyson has a whole jail cell. So my husband found this new cage.
Okay.
And it literally looks like a jail cell. I have to take a picture and
You
bring
need
it
to
tomorrow.
take a picture.
It's so sad.